guys, I'm Steff and welcome back to my beauty stash. Today we are going to be playing around with the brand new Jaclyn Cosmetics summer collection. This is her HAUTE Tropics collection that she released for summer 2021. I picked up the little bundle that they had available, and that bundle included one of everything that was in the collection. And the first item I have here is her new putty highlighter, and I picked up the shade Star Power. Yeah, Star Power. I've already kind of swatched it right here on the side. It does feel like the ColourPop Super Shock formula, and this is one of 3 shades. I believe there were 3 shades that were released in this new putty highlighter formula. Like the packaging, this is just your typical cardboard packaging, but I do love this palm leaf detail. I remember from her reveal video on YouTube, she had a beautiful set design behind her, and Jaclyn did say that all of the campaign photos were taken in her backyard. I want a backyard like that. That looked really, really pretty. And then in that bundle, I had the option to choose one of the 4 lip oil shades, and this is the one I chose. This one is in the shade Candy Drip. Now, she did say in her reveal video that these are a very sheer formula since it is a lip oil. So even though it looks really pigmented here in the little container, it is not gonna be as pigmented when you apply it to the lips. It's gonna be a very sheer formula, very hydrating formula, and I've been really into lip oils all summer long. And then of course, one of the main reason why I placed this order was to try out her brand new cream bronzer. Now, she did say that the packaging of this collection is of course a limited edition. It's specific to the collection itself, but that the products are not necessarily limited edition. So she did say that we are going to be seeing a permanent line of cream bronzers with I think maybe a few more shades, because she released 5 shades in these cream bronzers. Those are going to become a permanent product in her lineup, and I think she said those were going to be available at the end of this year or into next year. This is the shade I got. This is the shade Sandy. There is only 1 shade currently available on the Jaclyn Cosmetics website, but this collection did launch yesterday. It is Friday when I'm sitting down to film this video, and I want to say this collection launched on Thursday on the Morphe website. So if you're interested in this cream bronzer, if you like the way any of these products are going to perform, you can check the Morphe website, or maybe even in the Morphe store if you have one near you, to see if these products are available, because I know a lot of the shades are sold out on the Jaclyn Cosmetics website, and this shade is one of them that's sold out at the moment on her website. Guys, this is a glass jar. This is glass packaging. I think this looks really nice. No scent to it. There's no scent to any of these products. I haven't tried the lip oil though, but I know the highlighter and the bronzer, there is no scent to it. So I cannot wait to dive into this. I think it looks like it's gonna be a good shade for me. I went based off of her video and her arm swatches to kind of just pick the best one that I thought would suit my fair to light skin tone. And finally, the last thing she released was this liquid highlighter. There are 3 shades in this one, and the shade that I picked up is called Lightning. All right, guys, so before I begin the demo portion of today's video, I am going to show you swatches of all these products outdoors in natural lighting so that you can see what they're going to look like on a fair to light skin tone. And I will also compare them to other similar items that I have in my stash so you guys can make the best shade buying decision. And guys, I also want to mention that I'm in the middle of 2 makeup challenges, and they both include Jaclyn Cosmetics and Laura Mercier. So over here on the right side, I have the Jaclyn Cosmetics Under Eye Loose Setting Powder, as well as her Brighten Up Luminous Powder. And then over here on the left side of my face, I am trying the new powder from Laura Mercier. And this is her new Light Catcher Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and I'm using the shade Celestial Light. So I have that all over the left side of my face. And then for the under eye area, I went in with this one from Laura Mercier, and this is her Secret Brightening Powder for the under eyes in the shade 1. So you guys will see these 2 videos. I think you'll see these 2 videos go up after this Jaclyn Cosmetics summer collection video. Not entirely sure on the order, but guys, I am back from vacation and I am just hitting the ground running. Guys, I am doing 4 videos today. filming 4 videos. That's a lot. Let's get started with this one though. If you guys want to see the new Jaclyn Cosmetics Haute Tropics Summer Collection for 2021 in action, keep on watching. Guys, I will have all the products that I'm using both on and off camera linked in the description box of this video in case you want to check any of them out. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up purchasing, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. So let's get started, guys. We gotta go in first with this new cream bronzer. This is again in the shade Sandy. Once again, guys, I do have a light layer of powder all over my face. And I know some of you out there, specifically those of you with oily skin, you do powder your face before you go in with anything else. I totally understand. So we'll see how this is going to perform over that powder as well. I'm going to be using a Rephr number 24 brush. This brush is still in the concept store at an amazing deal. So I will have it linked in the description box in case you want to check this out. This is one of my favorite brushes to use for cream based products, specifically cream bronzer. All right, so let's start. Ooh, that's a nice shade. So at the time that I'm recording this portion of the video, I have not gone outside to swatch these items, but I'm liking that shade of bronzer. That is the perfect shade for me. Now, it might look a little bit more luminous than it normally would, and that's obviously because I have those powders on underneath that I am wear testing, but so far so good. Like, it is blending on top of that powder just fine. I'm going to take it up here on my forehead. These bronzers, they retail for $29 and you get 15 grams of product. I think that's a very fair price. And I really do like this glass container. I think that just gives it that luxury experience without the luxury price tag. And just all of her packaging, really, that's what I've been noticing with all of her products. The packaging is just really luxe, really pretty, and I do like that. All right, so this bronzer looks really nice and it was really effortless to apply. It blended out really, really well. And you could just see that I just stippled it on. I really didn't like buff or swirl. This Rephr brush really helps to do the work for you. And I'm really liking it. I'm really liking the shade. Again, this is a shade Sandy. I think it's a very, very nice shade match. Let me go ahead and take care of the left side of my face. Now guys, I think I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but for those of you who it's your first time here, hi, welcome, my name is Steff. Hope you guys will consider subscribing to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy watching before you head out. But I am 39 years old and I do have normal to oily skin. But I also wanted to tell you that I am more of a neutral undertone. That's usually what I go for when I'm picking a foundation. So either neutral or warm undertones is what I tend to buy and what I think just, you know, works best for my skin tone. So, if that helps you picking a shade with this bronzer, then those are just some quick little details on the things that I look for when at least picking a foundation and a concealer. So I think that this shade, Sandy, is a really good shade match for my skin. What do you guys think? I really like it. I really like how it went on. It was so easy to apply. This is definitely a bronzer that you can either sheer out or build up depending on your desired pigmentation. I really like how it went over the finishing powders that I have on. No issues there. I'm not going to apply it to my nose though, just because I went in with extra setting powder. I'm also kind of trying out this new one from NYX. This is the Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder. So I do have this powder, which is a little bit heavier than the other powders that I'm wear testing right now. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this one from Milani. This is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer, and I have the shade O2 in this one, and I'm just going to use this right here on the sides of my nose and right here at the top. I'm never really precise when I apply like bronzer, and I don't really contour. I guess this is kind of contouring, but yeah, I'm not like incredibly precise or anything. Just a little bit right there. Now, those of you with full-on oily skin, I would definitely recommend going in with a powder bronzer that is similar to the shade of the cream bronzer, just to lock it all in, or definitely go in with a finishing powder, maybe not a luminous one, but definitely something like the Dior Backstage No Powder Powder. That would definitely be a good one for you guys to check out. But if you are normal skin, if you are dry skin, then I think you can leave it as is. All right, so now what we're going to do, let's see, let's do the lip oil. I'm actually wearing the Jaclyn Cosmetics lip cushion that was in the Bougie Rouge collection. This one is in the shade Promised. I've really been enjoying this. This went with me on vacation, and it was just the perfect little light pink shade that went with just about everything that I was wearing. Let's dive into her new lip oil. This one is in the shade Candy Drip. So there's what the applicator looks like. And these lip oils retail for $20 each. This feels so good. This feels really, really nice. I definitely feel more hydration. This looks really good. It looks really good on top of this lip cushion. This is definitely something that you can either wear on its own or pair it with your favorite lip liner, or wear it on top of a matte lipstick to just give your lips that added bit of hydration without really, you know, changing the color of what you have on underneath. Because again, these are a very sheer formula, and I'm just gonna swatch it back here so that you can see. You see how it just shears out? Like, it's definitely not the shade. So lip oils are really good to use if you just want a nice wash of color to your lips, and this feels really, really comfortable, really hydrating. All right, now let's dive into her new putty highlighter. Again, this one is in the shade Star Power. Now, she released 4 different shades of these putty highlighters, and they retail for $29 a piece. I believe on her website, I think there's only one in stock on her website. And it's not this one. The shade that's in stock is called Sun Lover, and that is more of a gold highlighter. So let me swatch this one really quick on the back of my hand. That way you can see what it's gonna look like indoors. So this is more of like a pale, like a rose gold highlighter, I would say. Looks really, really pretty. So I'm gonna try applying it first with my finger. Wow. That's beautiful. I mean, these are blinding. So if you don't want a blinding highlight, these might not be for you, although you can sheer it out as I'm doing. And of course, just don't go in with so much. Wow. That looks pretty. Really, really nice. I'm gonna get my beauty sponge. I'm gonna pick up a little bit with it. I'm just gonna do this little bit right here. Put it right there. I'm gonna try it with a brush as well. I kind of want to save this cheek for the liquid. Now I'm gonna take a Sigma FO3. I'm gonna do a little bit right here. And right here. So it's gonna work well either way, whether you want to apply it with a brush, you want to use a makeup sponge, or you want to use your finger. whatever your preference is. All right, so now let's dive into the liquid highlighter. So there were 3 shades released and they retail for $24 a piece. And in this one, you are getting 0.5 fluid ounces of product. Now, she did say that you can mix this in with your favorite body lotion. She was wearing it on her décolleté, but my neckline is pretty high up. So I'm gonna swatch it back here on my hand. That way you can see it next to, wow, okay, whoa. So there are the 2 highlighters. Here is the liquid highlighter, and the liquid highlighter is in the shade Lightning. And then the putty highlighter, which is right here, is in the shade Star Power. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna use what's on the back of my hand. Let's start applying. Use the makeup sponge now. That looks really cool. That looks really pretty. Wow, I'm blinding on both sides. I usually don't use liquid highlighters, at least not on my face. Like, I'll use a body illuminator from time to time. Like, I have the Fenty body sauce. Actually took that one with me on vacation as well. But something like this, I can definitely see myself mixing it in with like my Josie Maran body butter, which I use every single day. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use this. This looks really pretty. Wow, my cheeks are glowing. They are blinding right now. And you can most definitely add a powder highlighter on top of this liquid. Like, don't be shy. If you love a blinding highlight, go for it. I think that's gonna look really, really good. All right, guys, I went to go grab this bronzer and blush duo, also from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This one is in the shade Sunkissed and Bronzed Moment right here. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of Sunkissed. I actually have not dipped into Sunkissed at all. All I've used from this palette is the bronzer. So I'm gonna add a little bit of blush right here to the apples of my cheeks. Now I'm gonna give my face a little spritz with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And there we have it, guys. This is the full Jaclyn Cosmetics Haute Tropics collection for summer 2021. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go outside and take a quick picture of myself in the sunlight. That way you can see what it's going to look like. And then I'm gonna come back on and give you guys my final thoughts. All right, guys, so let me give you all my final thoughts on the Jaclyn Cosmetics Summer Collection. What were my favorites? I definitely think that the cream bronzer, cream products, right? I've said this before, they're definitely having a moment right now, and I think it was very smart of her to release a cream bronzer at this time. I think the shade is beautiful. Again, this is the shade Sandy. I am a fair to light skin tone, and again, I look more for neutral to warm undertones when it comes to foundation, concealers, and just any products in general. That's usually what I gravitate towards. So hopefully that will help you make a good shade buying decision. There's only one shade available on the Jaclyn Cosmetics website. I believe it's the shade Sunny, but you can check the Morphe website because this entire collection was recently released on Morphe to see if your shade is in stock. I will have it linked in the description box down below. These bronzers are going to be permanent in her collection, and she did say that they were going to be released a few months later, just not in this particular packaging. So if you missed out on this go round, definitely stay tuned because they are not going anywhere, and I think that there's going to be more shades released. Now, my next favorite thing was, surprise, surprise, the putty highlighter. And I say surprise, surprise because I typically don't go for this type of highlighter formula. I like to just stick to powder highlighters, but this was really easy to work with, and I applied it 3 different ways. I did my finger, a makeup sponge, and a brush, and I liked all all 3 ways of applying it. It'll just be up to you to what you prefer. But this was really easy to blend out. It is really blinding, really pretty. It can be built up or sheared out, but I think this is really great for the summer. This is a shade Star Power. There were 3 shades available, but I believe only one of them is in stock right now on the Jaclyn Cosmetics website. I really liked it. I liked working with the formula. I liked how it complemented the bronzer as well as the blush that I added to it, and it worked really well over that finishing powder that I had on underneath, as did the cream bronzer. It applied really well over that powder. So if you're going to be wearing these products on top of powder, they didn't mess with my foundation. They didn't mess with the powder. Nothing moved or anything like that. Everything looked really well, and I'm liking it. I'm liking the way my cheeks look. I'm liking the nice little glow. My goodness, I have a lot of glow going on with all of the products that I tried. I think my next favorite thing would have to be the lip oil. I love a good lip oil. This is a very comfortable formula. As I showed you, I am wearing it on top of one of her lip cushions, and of course you can wear this on its own. It is not the shade that is in the bottle. It's going to be a very sheer, washed out version of that, and it's just going to help to hydrate your lips. I think it's a really comfortable formula, and if you're not really wanting to wear matte lipstick, but that's all you have in your collection, pick up a lip oil and apply that on top of that matte lipstick, and it totally just changes the texture of your lipstick. And then finally, the liquid highlighter. Not that this is a bad product, not that any of them are bad products, but I guess just my preference of the things that I reach for. I don't always reach for a liquid highlighter, but I think I'm going to be using this more so on my body. And I'm going to take it to my room and I'm going to keep it next to my body butter. That way I can remember to add this to it whenever I'm applying it to my legs, to my arms. That way for the summertime, I can have a nice glow going on. But I think it's a really nice product. It definitely applied really well on top of the other products. It's blinding. It's a very pretty highlighter, and if you're into liquid highlighters, this is definitely one that you want to check out. And she did release 3 shades of these liquid highlighters. Overall, guys, I think the collection was really cute. I thought it was very concise. It wasn't an elaborate collection. It was just a small collection with key pieces that I think we reach for, that I think we want during the summer. I love the entire campaign photographs. Again, those were all taken in her backyard. I think it was just so pretty. I love the whole tropical vibes that this collection has. And again, I love like the palm leaf detail. I think that is so, so pretty. Guys, I've been really enjoying Jaclyn Cosmetics. I think this is one of my perhaps new favorite brands of 2021. I'm really loving the packaging and I'm loving the performance of her products. Guys, I'm really happy that I was able to order this collection. I almost didn't get a chance to order because I ordered it the day I was leaving out of town. I was actually on my way to the airport when I placed the order for this collection, so I'm lucky that I was able to pick it up, and it arrived pretty much at the same time that I arrived back home. So overall, I'm gonna give this new Jaclyn Cosmetics summer collection 2 thumbs up. I think it is a cute, small, but fun collection that's definitely worth checking out. All right, guys, so now it's time for me to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts on today's video. What did you think of the products? What did you think of their performance? What do you think of Jaclyn Cosmetics as a whole? What have you tried that you absolutely love? Or what are some things that just didn't work for you? Sound off below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.